We are in the new place, which I'm super excited about. This bed is amazing, and yeah, I got a good night's sleep last night, so I'm getting ready for the day. Um, hit the books, hit the Stoic books. Got my passage and my writing done in there, and then I went through the planner. So that's just something I do every single morning, just to kind of make sure I'm on the right track with everything and I'm moving in the right direction. And then today I'm gonna work out first. I'm gonna lift first. I'm changing the schedule a little bit, so just trying to navigate everything and see where everything fits in. So I'm gonna lift first, see how I feel, and then I'm gonna bike after that, because I'm gonna lift training in, and then I'm going to bike after that. So today we're gonna try to hit another 30-45 minute bike. Try to push the intensity a little bit. It's so hard sometimes with the hills here. Obviously with the hills, that does push the intensity, but it's super difficult to find a straight road to just kind of like go with the bike. So I'm trying to push the intensity on the hills. But then like it's like you're climbing the hill and then you're just coasting down. You're climbing the hill and then you're just coasting down. So I'm trying to just figure it out. I've also noticed I definitely need a beard trim. So not trim this way, but edge up. So let's try to get that done today too. I'll say one thing. I always enjoy waking up to work out because I get it done. But I sometimes feel like because of that, I may be limiting myself inside the workouts, if that makes sense. Because I usually don't eat anything. Usually not up for too long. I kind of just get up and go. And when I don't get up and go, I do enjoy the mornings. Like I do enjoy just kind of taking the hour, and instead of what I would do, which is just I already right now I'd already be outside like getting ready. But the mornings where I can just chill in, get some stuff done, go through the books, read a little bit. Like those always tend to be a little bit more. So it might be something I have to consider a little bit moving forward, but we'll see. All right, we just got back. That bike ride was miserable. The hill is insane here, and I hate it. But ended up getting the beard trimmed, everything cleaned up, got the bike done, got my lift done. So now we are going to get some little work things done. I have to do a little bit of programming. I'm really excited. I just started reading this book called Sweat, A History of Exercise. This is working alongside a project that I'm working on that I've been working on for a little bit. But this is going to help me. Seeing something like this and reading this, it's really interesting. It's given me a lot of really good direction to take. And yeah, I'm gonna finish this book hopefully by this weekend, and dive into a little bit more so I can kind of get some inspiration from it. But today I'm also gonna be putting the finishing touches on the sales document that I'm gonna be sending to the person who's gonna be helping me with that stuff. So in a little bit I'll give you a little rundown of that, what it looks like, how I'm setting it up. This is going to be my first time really doing something like this, so I don't know if it's going to be perfect, but the whole point is to kind of do this and learn and then see where I can take it. And then I also want to give you guys a little run through on programming, what I usually do with programming and how I set it up and where I kind of take it. So going to get some things going, and then we'll put that in the video. See you in a bit. All right, so what I've been working on here is a nice sales document regarding, what I have, the things that I think are important inside of the business, and the things that I think are crucial for someone who's going to, be a part of what I'm doing and help support me in this process. They need to know the things that are best. They need to know the programs I have. They need to know the details that I have. And they need to know, the ins and outs of what it is I'm exactly offering, right? And I think that one of the biggest things that we want to see in regards to sales and in regards to, sorry, I'm figuring this out. In regards to sales, in regards to figuring out a process in which, someone can take over that duty, right? I think where a lot of businesses, and this is something that I've been paying attention to for a long time, I think a lot of businesses get caught up in trying to do everything themselves. And for a long time, I was, and I still am. Obviously, I am the person. I am PG Perform. I am the business. But my goal is to kind of start to integrate smart people, people who have skills, people who have passions and things that might not be my strong suit, and get them in and get them acclimated quickly. And I think that one of the ways to do that is to get them involved, get them going, have them start small, little tasks that build up, and they kind of compound on each other. And this really can help everything grow and kind of build build a little bit more cohesiveness within the business to grow, right? And this is how you scale. You find things, you build processes, you build systems so that you don't have to be the person to do it every single day, right? So what I want to show you here in the beginning, which I kind of already explained to you before I turn the camera around, was the sheet, the sales sheet. So we started off a little coaching questionnaire. This is just a little bit of an understanding of like who actually is the person, what are they trying to achieve? That way we can figure out what actually works best for them. What is it, the VIP program? Is it the general programs that we have, right? So, you can make this yourself. You can kind of find these questions, whatever fits best. And then this should really give you an understanding of, what type of stuff this person is looking for, right? And then from there, what we can kind of look at, I built kind of an understanding, a whole outline. So you can see from here, the BG coaching services, the app that I use, what it's called, why it's useful, right? If someone's going to be buying something through an app, they probably want to know, what is making this different than others, right? Then we have the VIP coaching service, what I charge, the things that they get, the individual design option that I have, the all-in option I have, the general programs that I have, what they offer, what they get, the programs, the one-time purchase programs that they get, the fight camp, in and off camp, all that stuff. And my goal is to obviously add to this as the weeks and months go on to make sure that we're able to kind of build this out and have a database. So no matter who comes on, who's doing what, we can kind of systemize this so that it's very easy to kind of understand it and get your way into, so that like I said, I can build a team, because I want, for me, fitness is so important, and I think I can get it to a lot of people. And honestly, I think, what I can do is mainstream fitness in a lot of ways so that the average person can make better decisions. I'm not trying to do this so that, obviously I want people to work with me or work under my systems, because I do think they're the best. But what I want people to understand, and what I'm trying to do here long term, is I'm trying to build information so that people can make better decisions, right? If I can help in getting more information out to the people around me, then they make better decisions in the gyms that they choose. They make better decisions in the trainers that they choose. And that's going to make everything else have to level up, because you have a more, what's the word I'm looking for? You have a, what's the word? Because you have a more informed consumer, right? And if they're asking the right questions, if they're putting you on your toes and kind of being like, hey, do you do this inside your programming? How do I know we're going to progress? And they know the right things to ask. That's going to make these low-level trainers that really are kind of ruining the industry now and making it harder for people who actually care and want to build a career that much, that wipes them out, right? Right now, one of the biggest problems in fitness is that there is no buffer for those, lower level trainers. The people that are coming in don't have the right questions to ask. The people that are coming in don't have the right information. They don't have the things that they need to have to make sure that when they walk through those doors, they know they're making the right decision. Right now, it's just big, bright signs and ads that are getting them to sign up for things that they don't even know are diving into, they're even getting involved with. And then they're being kind of forced into these contracts and things that keep themselves in certain situations, which is what I absolutely hate. And if you listen to the podcast yesterday, this is what I kind of talked about. And it's so important that we get more information out there, and it's so important that we dive into this stuff deeper, so that the individuals that are getting and want to start and want to, make fitness a part of their life, it's that much more simple. Right. I don't know what's going on with this camera screen. Things being a little bit buggy, but it's Friday morning. We're about to head to the gym. I got a car here now. It's going to make things so much easier. But head to the gym. We're going to get a nice upper body lift. Actually, I would say more full body lift. We're going to swim today. I'm feeling super, super tired these last couple of days. I think it's because the bike has been a little bit challenging because of the hills, and the running was up this week as well. as I started doing 4 mile intervals. So I'm just feeling it a little bit. I think I need to, this weekend, I think I need to kind of take a step back and look at my nutrition, which I've been really good with the last month and a half, 2 months. I think I just need to up my carb intake a little bit and just make sure I'm on point with everything there. And then I think I need to look at a little bit of intra-workout nutrition, so while I'm actually doing the longer endurance pieces. And then last thing, basically, I just need to focus on resting. I think I need to take a little bit extra rest, maybe a little nap here and there, and we'll see. I'm going to plan it out this weekend. We'll figure it out. Today, I don't have much planned anyways, so I want to take this time to make a little bit of content. I want to show you guys a couple things so I can have it in the video. And yeah, so I'm going to go train now, train Ian, swim, get back here, chill, get some stuff done, and I'll take you guys for a ride. Now this is England. Shitty, gloomy, rainy. When stress is due to training, what does this result in?
Resistance to those stressors?
Yes. So let's start from the top. Okay. What is general adaptation syndrome?
General adaptation syndrome is the response in the adrenal cortex, adrenal glands.
That's correct.
Process of synthesis, storage, and secretion of hormones.
So these are in the endocrine glands. Mm-hmm. Endocrine glands are specific structures built for that exactly, to store, secrete, and synthesize these hormones. So the endocrine glands are specific structures that are made for secretion, storage, and synthesis of the hormones. The hormones, the peptide hormones, right? Or peptide? Is that what they are?
Hormone.
Peptide hormones have receptors that are located on the surface of the cell, and thyroid and steroid hormones have receptors that are located in the cytosol.
Perfect.
Of the cell.
And then, what is neuroendocrinology?
Neuroendocrinology is the study of neurons and the neurotransmitters they emit.
Yep.
Which also plays a role in hormonal function. Hormone function. Fuck yeah. All right. So as you guys saw there, we got some studying in. Did a little bit of chapter 4 of the CSCS. Definitely, it gets in there. It fills your brain quick, and you forget how, I won't say hard, but how tedious studying is. But it's good to do it again. So now I'm going to work on some of the videos for this week. I'm going to work on my influence series, and I'm also going to work on the Road 2. I got some videos from training and everything. I'm just going to organize it, get it into CapCut so I can start to edit it. Then from there, I'm going to continue to read tonight and do a little bit more research. And then, yeah, I'm probably going to chill. Just take the night, relax, get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm hoping to go to London for a Represent event, the clothing brand. But we'll see how the day goes. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to get some of this done. It's Saturday morning. We're about to head to the gym. Today I decided I want to do an indoor bike at the gym. Reason being, my calves bother me a little bit, and I think because of some of these hills, and because of some of these hills and I don't have the cleats, my feet keep slipping, and I think it's starting to bother my calf a little bit. So I'm gonna do the bike just to give it the weekend to rest, and I want to just do like a full 60 plus minutes on the bike. So I'm gonna do that. Then we gotta train Ian after. Then gonna go to jujitsu. So I'm gonna bring all my stuff, just get ready, head down to the gym, get all that done. Hopefully after that we'll be coming back, and then I want to head straight down to London to try to get to this represent event. So if so, we'll take you there. Make sure we check everything out. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Let's go. The conversations you have with yourself when you're doing something you don't need to do but chose to do that is very difficult is draining, to say the least. But we get it done. Our bike. My goal today was to kind of see how big of a difference it is from the stationary bike to an outdoor bike. I think the hills here in England have a huge part to play, because I kept a real good pace today for 60 minutes with a couple longer bouts of like a higher resistance on the stationary bike, and I got to about 31 kilometers, which is a little bit more than a third of the total distance for the half Ironman or the triathlon I'm going to be doing. So that was very good, because I think the last time I was on that thing before I got my bike, I barely got to 20 in an hour. So definitely moving in the right direction. And, you know, like I said, the goal was to just kind of see what's the difference between that and then the real bike. So now the goal really is to just keep pushing the intensity of the bike. I need to get cleats, because I hear that's like a huge game changer. And then nutrition is going to be adjusted again this weekend. I'm going to try to increase my calories just to see how I feel. But yeah, so good day on the bike. I'm excited with that. Good swimming day this week. Good biking day this week. Now we're going to hit some jiu-jitsu. Actually, I'm going to go get some food first. Then we're going to hit jiu-jitsu. End this weekend off right.